Picture this. You've been financially disciplined for 3 straight weeks. You skipped the impulse buys, packed your lunch, checked your balance before swiping. And then you hit that pothole. Your car starts making a deep, terrifying clunking noise. You drag it to the mechanic, sit in a tiny waiting room, and hear the 4 words that ruin your week. It's gonna be $800. Instantly, your stomach drops. You feel defeated, and that little voice in your head asks why you even bother trying to budget. In that moment, your body enters a state of biological alarm. Money stress triggers a threat response that rapidly elevates your heart rate and diminishes your cognitive ability to think clearly. This physiological reaction causes us to throw our hands up in panic, often leading us to abandon our financial discipline entirely. You probably call that car repair an unexpected expense. But think about it honestly. Cars inevitably break down. Laptops eventually die. Pets get sick. None of these events are actual surprises. We have to recognize a crucial distinction. An expense being unpredictable in its exact timing is completely different from it being unpredictable in its existence. We know the bill is coming, we just don't have a calendar invite for it. Look at this 30-day grid. Budgeting systems fail by planning only for neat recurring bills. But when an unscheduled event breaks that pattern, a domino effect begins. Grocery money goes to the mechanic, groceries hit a credit card, and late fees quickly derail you completely. Relying on the myth of a normal month leaves a massive blind spot in our planning, creating a systemic vulnerability to everyday life. The way you fix that blind spot is with a concept called a sinking fund. It is a small amount of money you set aside quietly every single month, specifically earmarked for those guaranteed unscheduled expenses. If a surprise $800 bill forces you to pull cash out of money already meant for rent and groceries, it feels like a painful loss. You are taking resources away from your immediate survival. Now imagine paying that exact same $800 from a separate account labeled car repairs, where the money has been slowly building up all year. Because those dollars were already mentally pre-spent for this exact scenario, the biological threat response never activates at all. This is a psychological hack. The exact same amount of cash leaves your bank account, but by preparing the funds in advance, you bypass the emotional panic completely. Setting this up takes very little time. Step 1. Brainstorm a quick list of your predictable unpredictables. Write down vet visits, car maintenance, home repairs, and annual holiday gifts. Steps 2 and 3. Pick one item from your list, guess the yearly cost, and divide it by 12. Step 4. Physically separate these funds into a distinct named account so you don't accidentally spend it. Steps 5 and 6. Set up an automatic transfer for the day after payday. When an emergency happens and drains the fund, you simply let the automation keep running to rebuild the balance. By taking one large annual cost, distributing it mathematically over 12 months, and isolating the cash, you completely remove human emotion and discipline from the equation. The system does the work for you. Let's see how this actually looks. Sarah sits down and identifies 4 sinking funds she needs. She automates small micro-transfers every payday into separate accounts for gifts, home repairs, and her cat. 3 months go by, and then suddenly, her cat needs an unexpected emergency vet visit costing $200. The old version of Sarah would have relied on a credit card and stressed about the interest for weeks. The new Sarah calmly transfers the money she accumulated in her vet fund, covers the bill, and goes about her afternoon without missing a beat. The sinking fund didn't stop the cat from getting sick. The emergency still happened. What the system successfully eliminated was the emotional wreckage that traditionally follows it. Before you click away, pick one unscheduled expense, guess the yearly cost, divide it by 12, and set up your transfer today. Financial stability is the result of preparing so thoroughly that a 5-alarm financial emergency becomes a completely boring, everyday non-event.